Cancer. This is Cindy with Quantum Kaleidoscope. Thank you for joining in, and thank you to everybody who has joined. I'm excited. I've gotten like 100 new subscribers recently, so this last week. So thank you for joining. So I'm going to do like a 4 or 5 card spread for this week. So I'm just going to jump right into it, okay? So there was a solar eclipse today, you know, if you're watching this on the 14th. This is going to be for the 3rd week of December, but I mean, all my readings are timeless, so if you believe that, if this autoplays sometime and it's not the 3rd week of December, well, still likely a message for you, okay? So what can we tell Cancers today to help them stay in highest vibration and on their truest path? What will help them throughout the 3rd week of December whenever they are drawn to watch this video? Okay. So there could be a lot about work. You know, we have the 8 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles that just showed up. So you might be seeing your first sign of success kind of thing. You know, something that you've been really building. But let's see how it goes. Okay. So I'm going to cut your deck. Okay. So what do we have here? Okay, you right now is the 4 of Pentacles. So you might be getting a little bit stable, you know, thinking about your finances, you might be holding back a little bit your environment right now. 2 of Cups. Are you holding back your feelings for somebody? Okay, the past is leading you right now. Okay, is the Ace of Wands. So you probably had some new inspiration and some new fire, probably some passionate interest into somebody, but you might be holding back your feelings. Okay, where is this leading you? Resurrection. Okay, so this is Sagittarius, which is also Temperance. Okay, so I do believe that there might be some kind of blending, you know, some kind of evolution, especially if it's something about where you've been really holding back. You know, it might be time to kind of let that flow. Like if you see here with Temperance, right, like there is a blending of like water and earth, and it's kind of doing that like alchemy, you know, but at the same time it does take some patience, you know, in order to bring things together, right? But if you look at the 4 of Pentacles here, okay, it's earth energy, stability, you know, you might be feeling really kind of secure, but not really taking any chances here, okay? Even though there was some kind of fire, some kind of new start, some kind of motivation that, you know, inspired you to go forward, I guess, but okay? But in your environment, you have the 2 of Cups. So if you look at this, you know, we can get it in really well. Okay, you have the 4 of Pentacles that represent your stability, your home, anything 4th house in a lot of ways. But it is kind of like a stagnant energy. It's like there can't be much growth, you know, and especially in this case, it looks like there really is that need for some emotions. And I do feel like, you know, there is that opportunity, okay, to add some emotion into your stability in order to create a new evolution, something that you've been really inspired to do in the past, okay? But I do believe that there is an opportunity like for 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups is seeing eye to eye with another, okay? This is being on the same page. This is representing that there are mutual emotions in one way or another, okay? And so I really believe that this is a, you know, with the Ace of Wands, okay? It's like something, you know, lit a fire. There was some kind of spark recently, okay? But it's like, it's, you know, now you're holding back, you know? But the thing is around you is that there is somebody else. Like there is somebody, the emotions are mutual, the feelings are mutual, okay? And so what we have underneath the deck, okay, is the 3 of Pentacles. What is showing underneath too? 8 of Swords. So some of you could be definitely been thinking a lot about this, okay? But with the 3 of Pentacles, so this was what I saw earlier when I was shuffling, okay? So 3 of Pentacles does represent, well, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. So there's a bit of progress, you know. But sometimes when you look at this, okay, 3 of Pentacles is about, you know, like having that first sign of success. So maybe there is somebody around you, okay, you could have worked with them, but also it's like, you probably do know this person. You know, this isn't like maybe like it could be someone you just met, but with the Three of Pentacles, it does suggest that there is a good foundation, you know. But however, without change, this energy becomes stagnant. Okay, so you can almost be like, okay, I have built this pyramid. I started to build this pyramid, and I'm talking to people, some experts, people know, and all that kind of stuff, right? Then I'm gonna jump on top of the pyramid. I'm just gonna lie there and be like, nah, do you know what? I'm just gonna leave this big, you know, gaping hole in the top, and I'm just gonna lie there and just stop. Because you know what? At least right now, when it's at the Three of Pentacles, there's some success. You know, if I don't keep going, you know, there's no failure, right? There's no, you know, there's no success either, right? So this does represent a space of stagnancy, you know? So, I mean, if there's been something that you know that has been building, okay, something would have given you some kind of passion, some kind of fire, you know, like under you to move forward with something, okay? But the Four of Pentacles means that something needs to change. It's like, yes, you're secure, okay? Like, let's just say this is about expressing feelings for another, right? Yes, you're secure, you're safe, right? But nothing can grow, okay? If you don't, you know, like, this can be about, you know, this is also known as like the miser card, right? Like, say if you've been building, you know, your like little enterprise, right? You know, you've had some set kind of success, right? But maybe in a state of like holding back resources, right? Because it's like, okay, let's think about, you know, like an employer who's not paying their employees well, right? Like they're like, oh, no, like I can't pay you well because, you know, or a fair wage because then, you know, I'm going to lose everything I had, for example. You know, I can't just give it away. But then you start losing employees because they're not being respected, right? You know, they're not being paid for what they're worth. And then there's no actual growth, right? So whether it's money or energy or time or communication, it does need to go back and forth. So there is something that's around you. So maybe somebody has been communicating with you, you know, like, but you've just been like holding back everything you've been feeling, you know. But I do see that this is letting you, there is an evolution around here, okay? If you do recognize, for example, that whoever you're trying to build something with, you know, or you have been, like, there is a good like foundation here, you know? So there is trust, okay? So what are you holding back from? Because ultimately it is a disservice to you. It is a disservice to whomever is offering you this Two of Cups situation, okay? You know, so something gave you some kind of fire in the past, okay? And so it is time to, in some cases, like with this being resurrection, I mean, it can be to resurrect something, you know, like it can be about trying again, it can be about blending, it's about blending energy, it's about being patient and about trying, okay? But this is the major arcana, you know, so there is something this week that will be important to your evolution, to your future, okay? So I mean, if there's something that you really like with earth energy, right? Like, I mean, this is things like holding back, again, your energy, holding back your time, okay? You know, not communicating does fall around this realm, even though it is like an earth, you know, um, earth energy, right? So what are you holding back on in your time, your energy, or whatever? Because there's somebody around you who feels the same, you know, in a lot of ways, in an emotional sense, you know. So what will bring evolution to this, you know? Because you can say that with the Ace of Wands, you had that fire, that inspiration, right? But it's almost like, are you not doing anything with it? Like, are you wasting the opportunity? You know, generally speaking, with Four of Pentacles, you know, it's not always linear, but Five of Pentacles can come next, which is loss. So if you're afraid of loss, not taking the chance, you know, will bring you loss anyways, right? So hopefully that was helpful. I'm going to pull a Moonology card because we did have this solar new moon today. Okay. So what new opportunities are, you know, coming into Cancers this week? You know, what can help them over hopefully the next 6 months? Okay, so what fell out was a new start is coming. Okay, so new moon. So wow, like, I mean, like, if you communicate or if you release whatever you're holding back, there can be a really, really good new start. Okay, that can start today. Like, it can start, you know, within this new moon energy, like definitely within the next 6 months. Okay, but it's about working through your fears. Okay, new moon in Scorpio. Okay, so like this could be about what you've been doing recently. You know, it's like you have been working through your fears, but now there's a point where it's like, what do I do? You know, and it's a time for healing. Okay, these are what had like come out, you know. So a time for healing is the balsamic moon. Okay, and work through your fears, because if you do, there is a new start. Okay, and I do think it can be, you know, definitely a relationship with the Two of Cups being around you, and there is some kind of evolution with somebody or some people that you already have a good, secure basis with. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you everyone who's been liking and subscribing. Hopefully this was helpful. Feel free to let me know how this resonated. Okay, thanks so much, and take care.